anyone else in this world who wants to be called something else, like friends or dragons or mermaids, whatever you want to be called. That's fine. Anyways, so in today's vlog, I want to talk a little bit about sports. And I'm not going to talk about one team. I'm only going to talk about football here today, because the NFL season starts today. There's a game today. I don't know who's playing in that game today, but I do know there is one NFL game being played today. Now, the team that I followed, the 49ers, played their first game on Sunday at 1:25 p.m. against the Arizona Cardinals at Levi Stadium. Now, there won't be anyone in attendance of that game. It'll be just the players and the coaches, and that's it. And maybe the GMs. That's the extent of what's happening in the world right now, is that there's probably, for at least the first, maybe the entire season, I don't know, there probably won't be any, fans in the stands because of COVID-19, and they don't want anyone to get sick. They don't want, because most stadiums sit more than 20,000 screaming fans, and that's okay. I'm going to watch the game on TV on Sunday, and it's the season opener. It's the home opener. It's going to be an interesting game to see. And I can't wait to see what happens this season for the 49ers, because last year they came up just a tiny bit short of winning their 6th Vince Lombardi trophy. And there's been a lot of talk about a rematch from last year's Super Bowl to this year's Super Bowl. I don't know if that's actually going to happen or what's going to happen, but last year's Super Bowl was between the Chiefs and the Niners, and who knows if that's actually going to happen, because Tom Brady went to the Buccaneers, and the Patriots have Cam Newton now as their quarterback, so who knows what's going to happen this season in the NFL. I mean, I'm hoping and praying that the Niners make it back to the Super Bowl this year and win their 6th Vince Lombardi trophy in their franchise, their storied franchise. But that's just me. And I'm not speaking for every 49ers fan, but I guarantee you a lot of them, or all of them, want to see us win our 6th title. We were doing so well until the second half started of last year's Super Bowl. And who knows what's going to happen this year in the NFL. It could be two completely different teams, or it could be one of the same teams that was in the Super Bowl last year, or it could be both teams that were in the Super Bowl last year making it all the way back there and seeing what happens in Super Bowl 55. That's what I feel like the most important thing is going to be talked about this year, is who's going to make it to the Super Bowl. Will we see a rematch? Will we see one of the teams that was in it last year in it this year? Or will we see none of the teams that was in it last year in it, not in it this year? I really can't answer that because the season hasn't started yet, and I don't know what it's going to look like in the future. I'm just excited to see how the season starts and how it ends as well. But the most important thing is I'm going to be watching the game on Sunday at 1:25 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which will be 4:25 on the East Coast. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the game. Hopefully nothing, there's not, a bad score or anything bad happens in the game. I'm just hoping that whatever happens this season, we make it back to the Super Bowl and we win it this year. And it all starts on Sunday for the NFL. Or at least for the 49ers. And I'm definitely going to be watching the game. No question about that. So with that being said, I will see you tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. And I want to wish anyone who has a birthday today on the 10th day of September a happy birthday from me to you. Anything else that I have to say? Not really. I mean, the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's change to the NBA. The Milwaukee Bucks lost to the Miami Heat, so the Miami Heat are in the East Finals. They're just waiting for their opponent. It's either going to be Boston or it's going to be... I can't remember who Boston is playing. And then on the other side, it hasn't really been decided yet. It's the Lakers and the Rockets versus... And it's on the other side, it's the Clippers and the Nuggets. I'm not really sure. I don't really care who comes out. I would like to see like a new team win the NBA championship that's not Boston or the Lakers, or I would like to see the Heat and the Clippers maybe, or well, we already know that the Heat are in the East Finals. We just don't know who they're playing. It's Toronto. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Boston Celtics, and they're playing Game 7 in a couple days. And then on the other side, I don't know what it's like over there. I think the Clippers lead 3-1, and I think the Lakers lead 3-1. So it could be a LA versus LA West Finals, but I'm not 100% sure on what's happening with that. Hopefully next year the Warriors can be NBA Finals, caliber team again. I know they're going to make the playoffs next year. Whatever they decide to do, whoever they decide to trade for or draft or whatever. I mean, you still got Steph Curry. You still got Klay Thompson, Draymond Green on that team. Those are the big three names that have been on the team consistently for the past 5 seasons that they went to the NBA Finals, except for this year. And that's great and stuff. I mean, there's been moving pieces here and there that have made them great as well. Like when Kevin Durant was there, Sean Livingston, Barbosa, Looney, Pachulia, all of those guys. Most of them are no longer. Some of them are not playing for the Warriors anymore, and that's fine. Because you got Durant with the Nets. You got Pachulia is in the front office, I believe, or something like that. I don't know where. I don't think Barbosa's playing anymore. And the last I heard, Livingston's playing with the Suns. And I could be wrong on that. Anyways, that's all I've got for you guys in this video. I know I kind of rambled on a little bit too much about sports, but I'm really excited to see how the Niners season goes this year. Hopefully they're just as good as they were last year, or maybe even better than they were last year. Or who knows what's going to happen. I'm just hopeful that something good comes out of it. Now, I'm going to say goodbye now. I will see you tomorrow with the brand spanking new vlog. You all know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.